So we'll talk about the amount of time that goes into a deal. You have turnkeys and you have burrs. Burrs are more time intensive and require more analysis up front. And that analysis means time and maybe some emotional risk exposure, right? Like you're perceiving, if I do this, then I will expose myself to this amount of risk. That is some amount of what you're qualifying as headache, right? Turnkeys have much less headache and you get less of a return for it because all you do is you put 20% down and you rent it out, right? And maybe you do a little bit of lipstick touch up here and there. For the turnkeys, I expect you to not have a whole lot of headache. The burrs will be a little bit more headache intensive because there's more going on. But in both of them, most of your headache or the amount of time that you're putting in and brain power that you're using is going to be pre-close.
Okay.
So what you're doing right now, once you get under contract on it, you're going to be doing a lot of it. Once you close, it will be a lot less crazy. That will be the case with probably every property that you own. All of the work is going to be on the front end, making sure that your due diligence is done. If you're doing it right, your due diligence is done. You found out all of your risk, you've quantified it, and then you just make the decision. Boom, we close. And then it's just, we got to get this thing rented. Or if it's a burr, I got to get it fixed up. But if you're getting it fixed up, you've already got a contractor that's giving you a quote that you've agreed to have it done. They're the ones working on it. You just have to provide some accountability. So you get pictures and videos sent to you once or twice a week, and you review the process and you release money in distributions to help them with materials and keep them going. But that down the road, in fact, one of our previous students, Bree, she closed on her first property and she came on the call and said, should I be doing something? I feel like I should be doing more I feel like I should be doing more. And there's not a whole lot for me to do because the contractors are doing the work. I'm not going to drive over there and just see them doing the work. And that is representative of what you should expect. So after close, things will lighten up.
That's really comforting because, yeah, it's been, I mean, even like being an option on this first property has not been that bad. The realtor team has been super helpful in getting the people out there, but yeah, just obviously a lot to do at once. So what I was concerned that after I close the deal, like all of a sudden I'm gonna have to be spending more time, but
No,
yeah, great.
yeah, and yeah, because I think probably in the back of your mind, you've also got how sustainable is this? Like, how long could I actually do this? The nice part about it is once you get a property and it's rented out, it operates pretty much on. It's like I said it and forget it. Like it operates on its own. Then you decide, okay, I'm going to go acquire another one. What typically happens, whenever students get going, they get their first door or two. If they don't acquire more properties, it's because they haven't set a habit or an expectation that they're going to go back into acquisition mode. They just say, okay, I feel good. I know the process. I can do that later. But then they don't continue the discipline. So if you've said, I want to retire in 4 years, and that means I need a property every 90 days, that means you need to keep going into acquisition mode consistently, right? But when you're not in acquisition mode, you really can take a lot of time off. Like you can give yourself a little bit of time and, brain break. When baby boy showed up for us, I said, no more acquisitions for a little bit. Right now I'm back in it. I've got the 8-plex that we're buying and we're going to burr that. But you just need to make sure that you're in line with your goals. And so if after this you say, golly, I've been drinking out of a fire hydrant for a little bit, give yourself a month or two to stabilize however much you need, and then hop back into it. Hey, thanks for watching. If this was helpful to you and you want to keep learning the most productive insider secrets about real estate investing, subscribe here. If you're ready to start building your cash flowing portfolio and do what I did, build a multi-million-dollar portfolio in 18 months so that you can quit the rat race 9 to 5 in less than 3 years, and you want someone to walk you through the entire process step by step so that you can move faster with less risk, be protected from risk, then click here to learn how I work with people. And I will show you how I help people get their first cash flowing rental in 90 days. Don't stay trapped, become financially free so you can do what matters.